Hello and welcome to a Star Wars Black Series Force FX Elite Ahsoka Tano lightsaber review. Whew, that's a mouthful. The box certainly does look nice, and you know, the artwork looks a little bit Rosario Dawson in there. Look at a bunch of these newer Hasbro lightsabers. The Reverend one was one that I wanted to pick up because it had two colors, you know, a bit more functionality. But I was like, maybe not. And then here with the Ahsoka Tano one, I decided to pick it up because for more reasons I'll mention later. But yeah, with the different colors and being one of my favorite characters from the entire Star Wars universe, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna finally take the plunge. I'm gonna get two of these lightsabers because she does use two, and I know the second lightsaber is actually slightly different, and also the blade would be shorter, but they're probably never gonna release that, so this is as good as we're gonna get. One thing I like about the inside of the box is that everything is done with paper and cardboard. All these strips and stuff, that's all paper and cardboard, so it's easy to recycle. So kudos, I guess, and also easier to cut. Also get this nice metal stand with 4 rubber feet on the bottom for grip. It's got these 2 little plastic tabs for holding the lightsaber itself. And you have the lightsaber itself. It's kyber crystal piece. A blade that's roughly 32 inches, but it's about 30 inches away from the top of the blade because there's a little gap thing right there. There's a little piece to help you unscrew the top and attach the blade, or put the kyber crystal inside the body of the hilt. Some legalese paper, and this instruction sheet, which is really annoying because it's printed on black paper with dark words. It's very hard to read. It just took me a while to look at it, like it was hurting my eyes. This is garbage. I mean, just look at that. How are you supposed to read that? The lightsaber hilt itself is nice and shiny. It is. The main body is made out of mostly metal, and it does have a nice weight to it. It is not too heavy, but definitely feels like an actual equipment. If you know any of the equipment from camera worlds and stuff, it might be similar to a very small tripod. In fact, the tripod I'm using right now, like a portable one, it's roughly the same. Obviously not as heavy, but it does have that feel to it. Unlike some of the other lightsabers from years ago, this does not have any soft rubber on it whatsoever, so there's no worry of any like plastic degradings or whatever. On the front here you have the ignition button. Again, you're in the show, but here it does other purposes. There's a little black nub there. I guess it's meant to be a lightsaber charging port. The actual power on button is this little grey piece inside, which is hidden quite well. And you also have a little belt hook there. Don't know where you can get one of these though, from official sites anyway. I know there's a lot of third-party ones, so you just have this little belt hook thingy. To replace the batteries, you just twist the bottom, and due to the shape of this is very, very easy. Just keep rotating it, and FX lightsabers from many time ago, it takes 3 AA batteries, and there's a groove in there, so you know it won't rotate inside the body. In terms of the quality of this thing, comparing the 2 lightsabers, I noticed there's a few random scratches and stuff and little marks here and there on both of them, which you can argue makes it look more realistic, like it's actually been used. But for something this expensive and made out of metal, I expect there to be some quality control and not have some marks on it whatsoever. There was a CE sticker stuck on the front body here, but unlike the old ones, it's actually quite easy to peel and does not leave some nasty glue residue. So yeah, at the bottom of the saber, holes for the speakers, as well as all these legalese stuff printed on the bottom. I guess since it's made out of metal, it shouldn't be too hard to get some paint removers to rub that off if you want to get into some serious cosplay. Without anything inside the body, pushing the power button just does that. Absolutely nothing. And what I really hate about and the worst part about this saber is if you want to add the saber part or add the kyber crystal in there, you see these 2 grooves there. This is what this tool is for. I'm going to slide that in there and just rotate it, and it is a huge pain. Huge pain. I hate this so much. It's just turning me to the dark side. It's actually harder to do on camera because I'm doing it on an angle. Well, it takes quite a long time. I get it. They want this, like, the saber bit to be secure in there, but Christ. This is the kyber crystal part. Does look a little bit different from some of the other ones, other sabers I've seen, because it's housed in this thing, whatever. And yeah, has some electronic. And this actually saves a charge for about like 5 minutes or something. So what I do is when I want to play with this, because you can screw the thing back on, and when you power this on, you get the blue color, so it goes saber. And if you hold down the power on button plus the actual ignition button. Just color to green. And then suppose it yellow. And this thing does keep a charge for about 5 minutes, I guess. You can see it is glowing. If I just turn off the lights here, see it's glowing. And if you put it out just the right time, you actually glitch it into some other colors. I have a picture here of it being red. So the LEDs in this and the blade itself actually can do a lot of different colors, but due to this being Ahsoka saber, it only has blue, green, and yellow. But I say this is a toy, not, you know, I mean, it's a cosplay item, but it's still a toy in a way. And if the LEDs inside are capable of doing different colors, why not just let us like unlock it and just do any colors we want? I just got a metal cut from the side of these ridges there. Yeah, be careful. Hey, surprise! I should look quite different from my last video. If you haven't seen my updates, I've been on hormones, so I'm transitioning. So if you don't know what that is, you can look at my other updates, picture updates on my page in the community page. But anyway, so one of the reasons why I bought two of these lightsabers is sometime after I transition, hopefully I can cosplay as Ahsoka. So that would be quite fun. But anyway, back to the lightsaber itself. So power on buttons right here. We got the blue glow, swinging sound, hitting, flashing. If we push this button, different laser blockings, and if we hold it down the button, we have the poking and smelting animation effect. But because it's a hold down function, there's a slight delay. Hold down from now. About a second. So what you want to do is, when you stab it into something, hold it down first and time it yourself. But when you let go, it's instant. And that's fine, because when you're just pushing the button, it's doing the laser blocking thing, so it has to do it. Okay, in order to change colors, you want to push this button down as well as the front button down at the same time. Hold it. And then we got green. And finally, yellowish, greenish color. And these are the three main colors of Ahsoka Tano. So this lightsaber is really cool, and I kind of want to go back to get the Dark Revan one as well, because yeah, that's got purple and red, so the colors don't, you know, clash with this one. That would be pretty cool. So in conclusion, apart from slicing my thumb and a few niggles here and there, this is a pretty good lightsaber, good prop, a little bit on the expensive side, but if you like Ahsoka Tano, this is really good. You got different colors, the features that they jammed in here are pretty decent, different colors are pretty nice, but I really wish they would have just let us unlock all the different colors of different lightsabers, since the LEDs in here are capable of doing so. Just let us do something that's not canon. That would be kind of fun. And yeah, you can probably get third-party stuff with all the different colors and maybe even more features, but they're probably cost, actually no, honestly they probably cost around the same, but maybe no Kyber crystal gimmick or something like that. So have a shop around. If you can get this at a decent price, discount maybe, then okay, or if you prefer one of the fan-made ones, then those will probably be quite good as well. So yeah, so that's my review of the Ahsoka Tano Elite lightsaber. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to just comment below, cause take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.